Howdy, folks. Today we're playing All Will Be Oily, a Gruul Oil deck. This deck is built by Sazgur, sorry. I mispronounced it the first time, Sazgur. Shout out to them for building this deck. It's just really, really interesting Gruul All Will Be One deck where, you trigger the All Will Be One by putting oil counters or other counters on permanents. We have lots of ways to do that, so there's a couple ways you can do it when permanents enter the battlefield. Well, Record or Bank Buster enters the battle with some counters. Miglaws enters the battlefield with 5 counters. Spinoderm enters the battlefield with 4 counters. Halana and Elena put 2 counters on every combat. Shivan Devastator enters with X counters. Adaptive gets a counter every time you play a bigger creature. Silex, you can tap to put an oil counter on it. Churning Reservoir puts an oil counter on the beginning of your turn. And same with Fight Rigging. And then Sulfim doubles the damage from your commies, flares, and the All Will Be One. Yeah, pretty interesting Gruul All Will Be One oil deck. So let's take it to the ladder and see how it performs there. Alrighty, our opponent is going first, but we got a nice little curve going here, so we'll keep this. Opponent looks to be on probably mono blue, starting with an island. Doesn't necessarily have to be that, but probably is the case. We'll see if they play Consider here or something, what exactly they're doing. 2 islands. Definitely smells like mono blue. Yeah, we will try to resolve this Scrap Gorger. And we're just, gonna try to resolve Adaptive and then Scrap Gorger, then go down with an Halana and Elena. It's gonna be our first few turns here. Make this appear, sure. Adaptive getting in for 1. Another island and pass. It makes sense. Try to resolve this Dama. Gonna have to imagine this is gonna get a counter as well. All of our spells are really things they want to counter. This one's not gonna eat a counter though. It's gonna let us ramp if we attack. Maybe that means they have a Fading Hope here for our Evolving Adaptive. They could Fading Hope the Kadama, or it deals damage. Not sure which one they would want a Fading Hope. I think they're deciding as well. But don't want a Fading Hope. Okay, interesting. We're gonna go ahead and get a Forest since we have a Mountain in hand. Impulse. Alright, so this is gonna let us Halana, Elena, and Churning Reservoir next turn. Gotta imagine our opponent's going to Haughty Djinn next turn of some kind. And then have a mana up for counter spell for Delver. Not as good as Haughty Djinn, certainly. Alright, let's try to get this Churning Reservoir going. This might be something our opponent wants to counter, and if they do, that means we'll try to resolve the Halana and Elena. If not, then I think we'll just attack. Yeah, we'll try to kill the Delver in response. We really want him to fight over spells that we don't really feel like matter that much. Like, sip out the... Yeah, sure. I mean, that's a spell that you wouldn't really care about. Throw the back for a Delver. I mean, whatever. No big deal from us. Delver flips, we're certainly going to take some heat, but I don't think we're going to, we die in 5 turns, whatever. But we're gonna win that type of game anyway. Okay, they go in and Consider. One really needs to find one of their 5/5 Valyrian Terrors. That would lock up the ground for them. Be able to play for cheap too. They did find it. That's a good play. Yeah, Evolving Adaptive. Blonde and Elena. Foil counter. +2/+2. Attack for 6. It's a big chunk. That's a big chunk. Alright, what do we want to get this time? Mountain or forest? Probably mountain. Impulse, okay. They're gonna attack with both. It's aggressive. Sure. No blocks. Okay, Luxure. I guess they have one Fading Hope here. We're gonna equip this onto the Kodama. Counters on a Kodama. Attack with everybody. Jorep, sure. They also have a way to... No, okay. They don't also have a way to bounce a creature. Alright, well. Game 1 in the books, so it feels good to get mono blue. Good start. So all will be oily. Okay, we are going first here. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. Nothing really for us to do in turn 1, so... pretty easy Rockfall Veil here, and if we draw land, we can go Trap Gorger into Spinoderm, which I think not like amazing, but on the play, it's not bad. Your opponent is up to red land, go. Come on, face Caucasus. Okay. Okay, untap land next turn would be really nice for the Spinoderm. Hopefully, we can get there. Opponent's probably going to attack with a 3/3 this turn. Fires us, okay. And pass. Okay. Yeah, just gonna play the 5/5 here. Eating out of their graveyard is not bad. And our Spinoderm's gonna have hexproof, so they can't like lightning strike it or anything. That's pretty good. Another Kamano, sure. I don't think this is gonna work out how our opponent wants. Oh, they have the +3/+1? Okay. That'll work out how they want. That is true. Alright. Filigree Silex coming in. And I think we'll pass. Squeeze, sure. We'll go ahead and kill that. Get rid of Blazing Crescendo. Kill the Squee. Like they're not going to be able to get their Phoenix chick going, which is good for us. We probably want to eat the Squee. Either get this Halan and Elena down or the Sulfim. Guess we're gonna get the Halan and Elena down. Make a 5/5. Pass the turn. Okay, Lightning Strike, Rahlan, and Elena. That's fine. And they're gonna play into the Filigree Silex here. We will gladly just block here. And sacrifice the Silex. Prowess. Sure. Just gonna sweep your board real quick. No worries. Oh, if our okay. Yeah, opponent didn't really know what was going on. And that's an absolute beatdown of mono red. That feels really good. I mean, that was the game that never felt competitive. Wow. I do love to beat the heck out of mono red like that, so fantastic. Well played, GG's. We are going first again and are gonna also need another land again, but maybe we can get there. What deck we're playing again? Following adaptive stuff. Okay. Alright, we'll get this Filigree Silex going just in case they have like a handful of evolving adaptives. Many journeys. Okay. Some sort of ramp deck, seemingly. Probably means the Silex is not as good as it could be otherwise. Bushwhack, sure. Have to get in there. Little counter going on my Silex. Didn't hit the land we wanted or needed, so this is going to be interesting. So it just comes to what is the best thing our opponent can do with all that mana. Another evolving adaptive, sure. Go to my turn. Another Scrap Gorger, huh? Alright, Kodama it is. Pass the turn. I'm interested to see what exactly my opponent's gonna play here. Got Gorger of their own, sure. Okay. Guess I'll pop this now. It's probably not getting any better value than it has right now. Rockfall Veil. I can get this Sulfin going. I can Kami Flare does most things. Or I can try to get the All-Bead one down next turn. Sure, I'll try to do that. Pass the turn. Nissa. Okay. And this is pretty good.
You will grow with us.
If I draw an untapped land, I can Sulfim and Kami's Flare.
Strength multiplies.
I think I do want to Kami's Flare right now then. Nissa. Yeah, it's fine. We'll take quick little damage. Sulfim down. Kill the Nissa. So which Scrap Gorger is it? I guess we can just eat one with both. Just to grow our Scrap Gorgers and make sure they can't grow their Scrap Gorger. Kill that. Pass the turn. We're gonna take a chunk of damage next turn, but I think that's fine. Don't want them to have another Nissa. That would be not good. Yeah, that one's tough.
Harmony grants us strength.
Yeah, two of these big 8/8's gonna be tough. This all will be. Oh, they're just gonna kill us. Yeah, they're just gonna kill us. That is how many damage? 23. We can only block 8 of it. Guess we can go to 1. Did I count it correctly? I must have counted it correct. 23. Okay. Yeah, I was off by 1 there. Okay, well, yeah, it's just straight lethal. Okay, well, GG's. 2 Anistas was hard to beat there. Okay, I'm going first. And yeah, we have a lot of commies flares going on, to be honest. Trying to rock ball veil pass. We get Scrap Gorger down next turn. Spawner Derp down on turn 3. Your opponent's doing mono blue potentially. Okay. Have a way to counter that. Do a Fading Hope though. Interesting. To disrupt my ramp capabilities. And they're gonna counter it. No, okay. Impulse in response. Don't know why you would wait for me to just play my whole turn out. Because if you had a negate, maybe you could have countered that. Nice thing about this Scrap Gorgers, yeah, we can keep that graveyard hopefully slim. Yeah, I don't think we can kill the Audigen this turn. So yeah, just gonna play a big old Spinoderm. Rid of the Fading Hope. Try to keep this Audigen. And get the Churning Reservoir to keep going on this Spinoderm so we can keep making it bigger from that perspective. If they're able to discard, they probably want to discard non-creature spells. Yeah, they probably don't want to discard lands because they want to be able to deal as much damage as possible. But they're just going to pass there, okay. Alright, we'll counter a Spinoderm. Or resolve a Fight Rigging, I suppose. Probably gonna get this countered. Maybe not. Suppose Bloated Contaminator is the best here. They can't bounce this though, so I don't know what they feel like they're gonna do here. Attack here with a 6/6. They're gonna block and then phase out? Or shore up? Or what are they gonna do? Just for discovery. Okay. They just want to trade the Audigen for the Spinoderm? Just want to trade, huh? Sure. I think I'm fine with trading. Pass the turn. Playing Terror, yeah. Blue, and I think I want to get rid of... About the back? I don't think it really matters. Oh, will be 1. I could cast that, but it's probably going to get countered, so I'm going to cast this Kodama instead. Put a counter on the Kodama. Pass the turn. I think our opponent's more interested in removing our Scrap Gorger since we can just shrink their future Audigens. So if we make it so they have to remove our Kodamas, I think we're happy about that. Man, having all these Thirst for Discovery is just so good for our opponent, though. It is very good. This is going to be a tough road. Yeah, that's pretty good. They have all their Thirst for Discoveries in the yard. Resolve that. just gonna pass. Another impulse, yeah. I mean, their whole deck is this sort of stuff, but at least their thirsts are mostly gone. I don't know if they have a flow of knowledge in their deck, though. That's going to be kind of tough for us if they do. Another Tolarian Terror, okay. Sulfim. Alright, try to resolve with Sulfim. Sure. Throw the Kodama. Pass the turn. Have another Fading Hope. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, opponent had what they needed here. Give it to them. They had the triple thirst for discovery. That's well played. GG's. I'm going first, but we don't have any green mana, so I think we got a mulligan this hand. This hand looks solid. I'll keep this one. I'm gonna keep this. What do we want to put at the bottom, though? Probably want to keep both our castable spells in the Miglaws. Do I want to put back the Hlana and Elena or the Evolved Spinoderm? I'm gonna put back the Spinoderm. What our opponent's doing? Evolve Sleeper, okay. So I think, yeah, we're just gonna tick this up and see if we can incentivize our opponent to play differently with a sleeper. We would love to be able to play this in Miglaws next turn, or this Bloated Contaminator. Let's see, though. Alright. Did draw the Forest for it. Which one would we rather play? Whatever we play is probably gonna die. I don't think there's really going to be an artifact or enchantment we really need to kill, so I think the Bloated Contaminator is going to be better. And because of that, I think I'd rather play the Miglaws and maybe keep the Bloated Contaminator down the line to proliferate counters with Hlana and Elena and whatnot. We'll see. I do like how all the oil cards work well with the modified creature cards, and that's sort of a big theme of this deck. I think that was a cool way to build it. Opponent should not have a removal spell here for our 4/4. They kill our Miglaws, it means they're also not going to grow the Sleeper, which I think we're fine with. That's gorgeous, sure. I don't think we necessarily need to buff the Silex. Alright, let's kill the Flesh Gorger. Attack our opponent and get aggro. We aren't going to be able to kill a Shelter with that anyway, so that's fine. Use a Kami's Flare on the Flesh Gorger. If they want to just pump up the Sleeper, I will probably pop the Silex in response. Probably want to get us to pop the Silex, especially if they have another Sleeper. I'm just going to pass, okay. Fight Rigging. Yeah, let's go to combat, see if they want to kill our Miglaws or not. Could just plan to Sleeper and block to force us to pop this Silex. Okay. They can pour the mana into it. Yep, that's fine. No damage. And I think we want to get the Bank Buster down, start getting card advantage that way, pass the turn. It didn't kill our Miglaws afterwards. So they didn't have any 2-mana instant speed removal spell there. I feel like probably would have used it. Concealing Curtains, okay. Passes the turn. Turning Reservoir, okay. Yeah, if we had drawn a land, we could have triggered the Fight Rigging with the Miglaws. But I think the plan is to essentially trigger the Fight Rigging next turn. The Spinoderm. Yep, I think we're just fine to pass the turn here. If they want to Concealing Curtains us and use their turn doing that, I think we're more than happy. They can take a Hail on an Elena or a Bloated Contaminator. That'll be fine. They have Invoke Despair here. It'll be kind of annoying. Probably want to avoid that. Probably in their deck. I mean, really would be an odd mono black deck without the Invoke Despair in it. We'll see, though. Another Flash Cordier, okay. Interesting. Yeah, nothing we can do there. Sorry, that was my bad on the priority stick. Alright, yep, go to my turn. That's fine. I would really like to hit another land, so I think I am going to just Bank Buster right now. There we go. I will take that. Definitely fine with that. Yep. Just give this +2/+2 real quick. Put a counter. Spinoderm. Yeah, I don't think I want to do anything now. I think I'm fine to remove 3 counters from it next turn to kill the Flesh Gorger, probably, is going to be the plan. We'll see, though. It's going to cost 3 mana to do that. Just give it Vigilance and Menace, and that way it'll trade with 2 of those creatures. It's probably going to Invoke Despair now. 5 mana, probably Invoke Time, yeah. We'll see. If they're thinking, is it even worth it to kill the Fight Rigging? One definitely has some hard decisions to make. Gix's Command. Turn Vault Sleeper, Flesh Gorger. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. LMAO, they hit me with the Your Go. Hit them with the Yorgor back on their decision to attack. Yep, coming in, getting some. Passes the turn, comes to us. Shivan Devastator, huh? It's not particularly good right now. And it's Tainted Adversary is in our business. Yeah, Gix's Command was a very powerful spell for them to have there. Turning Reservoir. Turning Reservoir and Bloated Contaminator. I think I'll put the +1/+1 on the Contaminator. Opponent wants to hit me with the Urgo, I'll hit him back. No worries there. We have the bigger board, but this Flesh Forger being able to attack is currently. Alright. I think we're gonna crew here and sacrifice the Bank Buster. No, actually, I think we're gonna sacrifice the Contaminator. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Okay, play the Sleeper, that's fine. Put an oil counter on the Spinoderm. Forests. Big Laws. Pass the turn. Not looking like a good game for us to win now after they hit us with the Gix's command. Okay, opponent's just gonna make that death touching and draw a card, sure. Stealing Curtains. Yeah, those are just defenders for now. Draw my card with Force. Go to my turn. Putting the will counter here. So I can kill the Flesh Gorger if I want. I don't know how good that is. I think I'm just gonna play the Helana and Elena. Pass the turn. Land to draw with the Bank Buster. And, you know, it's pretty nice because that'll be able to have the pilot going. Concealing Curtains flip wouldn't be terrible now. Okay, yeah, that's tough. Okay. Alright. Gonna kill the Helana Elena too. Kill both their Concealing Curtains though? Sure. Yeah, I should have crewed in response. It's definitely my bad. Now if they want to attack, I can block with both. And you can trade a pilot for the Flesh Gorger. Sure, if they want to trade a pilot for the Flesh Gorger, that's fine with me. Go to my turn. Bullshin Forests. So this can be for 7, I think. That'll be the plan. We're gonna attack with the Bank Buster. And probably a block with the Sleeper if I had to guess here. Goes to 8. Okay. Their plan is just to play the Flesh Gorger. They're dead to any pump to the Shivan Devastator, though. So to me, that means it's probably not going to be their play. And Nether kicks his command to give lifelink. Okay. Opponent has had all of the Gix's commands in the right spots. It's kind of tough. 10 for 6. Alright, my turn. Let's see if we hit something good here. Tommy's Flare. Don't think that's going to be good enough here. So, drop a good game and concede. Didn't quite get there, dang. Okay, we're going first here, and yeah, it's not the best starting hand, but I'll roll with it. Pass the turn. What kind of thing our opponent's doing? Mountain Pass, some sort of mono red, okay. We're on the play against them then, and we have this Filigree Silex, which is pretty good against 1-drops. have another one drop, sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with us. We're gonna get down this contaminator next turn. Alright, contaminator here. That's something that's pretty hard to kill, is a 4/4. With fire, sure. Fine by me. Gonna need a lot more burn, probably. Pass the turn. I don't think I really want to get too greedy here. I think I'm just gonna filigree Silex the Ronin and the Etching. If I can. Next turn, we can play a 3/3 Devastator. Probably just gets Lightning Strike, though, which is not ideal. Ronin, sure. Okay, I think we're gonna block, and then before damage, we're gonna Silex. Just like that. And Feldon, sure. Fine with the Feldon. I think in response to Feldon, then I'm gonna Bank Buster. Pass the turn. They want to just attack here. I think, yeah, we're gonna block. We want to trade 2 for 1 here. I think we kind of gotta let that happen. They have some good spells. Mechanized Warfare, Commodified Cockington, Reckless Impulse. If we play the Mechanized Warfare, they probably want to also have a way to kill a Contaminator still. They don't look like they do. That's actually big time. Go to my turn. We have a Miglaws. Not bad. Really not bad. Guess I will be... Yeah, just playing the Miglaws then. Trying to attack. Don't think I want to proliferate onto the Bank Buster yet. Pass the turn. I think I do actually want to get to a spot where I can crew the Bank Buster with the pilot. Might be one of those games. Lightning Strike. Okay. I'll give it +2/+2 until end of turn. Then you're gonna have to choose another removal spell to point at it in the meantime, which means that's a lot of burn that they're gonna hit at our Miglaws instead of at our face. That's why I wanted to play the Miglaws. Another Lightning Strike. Yeah, that was going to be a lot of damage we were going to take with the Mechanized Warfare, but now we're not going to. I think, yeah, best course of action is just to really get busy. Put this on for 5. Put our opponent on a 2-turn clock. Proliferate. And still think I don't want to proliferate on the Bank Buster. But now our opponent has 4 mana. I don't know if they can kill us. 3 cards in hand. They certainly can remove our Contaminator with another. They have a Lightning Strike. They didn't have Lightning Strike plus a way to kill the Devastator. It didn't seem like. I think we're better off just drawing with the Bank Buster here. Seeing what we can find. Another Bank Buster. Okay, attack with the Devastator. Just play this all will be one. Hope our opponent can't kill us this turn. Yeah, that's fine. Using their mana on stuff that doesn't matter. Given Devastator or the All Will Be one you have to contend with. They can't deal with either. That's GG's. Pretty impressive showings against Mono Red today. I'll take that. I'll take a deck that can be a Mono Red. GG's. Head to the wrap up. All right, we're back with the wrap up here with All Will Be Oily, and I do really like the build of this deck. I just having a Gruul Oil deck I think is actually in a decent spot for the meta. You think you're in a really good spot against Mono Red. You honestly have some game against Mono Blue with the Scrap Gorgers and just having big creatures in general. The Filigree Silex is good against several decks. You're not looking to face against Control with this list. Probably never going to win that matchup. Since all your permanents can easily be swiped away with like a Farewell, or even if you have an All Will Be one on the battlefield, you have to deal a whole bunch of damage. You have to have some Bank Busters and Spinoderms come in afterwards, which you've probably already played. You typically play those first. So Control, I imagine being a pretty hard matchup. We didn't really face a hard Control deck. Played Mono Blue, which we only lost one against them. But I think it actually has a good spot in the meta against some of the more aggressive decks. You can be a slightly bigger aggro deck, and I like that for this All Will Be Oily deck. And I like the construction of the deck too. I mean, I don't think you probably need a Luxor Gyada's Gift in the deck right here. There's no Planeswalkers in this deck. It does give +1/+1s for each counter on it. That is somewhat irrelevant, but it doesn't give trample. It doesn't give lifelink. It doesn't give stuff like that. So I think I think you would want an equipment that gives some sort of evasion or anything if you go that route. So I don't think that's quite good enough to make the cut in this deck. I'd probably just add the 4th Bank Buster instead of the 1st Luxor Gyada's Gift. But otherwise, you can play with the numbers for some of these other cards if you want. If you wanted one less Kodama, one more Contaminator, or one less Contaminator, one more Kodama, I think that would be fine. If you wanted to choose a 4-drop, maybe drop the Soulfim for the Spinoderm, I think you could do that. I think you could do that as well. Soulfim does have some cool interactions with the All Will Be one. I think this deck is a good proof of concept, trying out a bunch of different cards in these different slots. And I think there's, you could definitely make a concerted effort to play this deck a bunch, play test these, and figure out which cards are best and which are worst, and end up cutting down from there. But as it is, you can definitely win some games with this exact list. So go ahead and try it out if you're so inclined. And shout out to, let me pull up the name so I don't say it incorrectly again. Shout out to Sazger for submitting this deck, All Will Be Oily. Really had a lot of fun playing it. Hopefully you enjoyed my playthrough of it. And this is a notice, I guess, to all of y'all out there, that if you want to submit a deck, and I think it's standard playable, I can probably win some games with it. I'll try to play it in the channel. So go ahead and submit those decks. It's always cool to see people's ideas, see how they're thinking. So go ahead and do that. And as always, until next time, wherever you are, whenever you are, have a magical day.